All right. Good morning, Matt, Jim, Dwayne. Hope y'all having a great day. Excuse my just popping out of bed eating a Pop Tart look this morning, but it is what it is. All right. Let's see what's happening. Let's take a look at the AIM account first. AIM account's doing good. Let's see, pull it over here. AIM's doing its thing. It's up $175 on the day. Excuse me. We started out with 35,000. We're at 37,735. But Bobby, you down 9,000. I'll never get over that. No, I'm not down 9,000. So that one's doing really good. Up $150 for the day. P&L for the year, $2,800. Now, I did put in some different trades yesterday. Let me tell you what I got here. So we got the VIX hedge in, right? Um, I got a couple of broken wing butterflies in here. You see those. And those are on the call side. I think all of them. Yeah. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to bring the delta down a little bit. It's still positive delta, right? And it's positive theta. But most of this is made up of stocks, right? The account is made up of stocks mostly. But I do have a few, broken wing butterflies in there. And then I did what did I do in SPY? What did I do in SPY? Oh, I know what I did in SPY. I did a diagonal in SPY, right? Like we've got in the other account, which kind of gave me some negative deltas as well. And I also put on my Fabulicio gold trade, which looks like is up 90 minus 25 is what? 65. So that's pretty smooth for a one-day trade. And I put on a calendar spread as well. Here this is. Let's see if we can look at that. How do you check that out on the screen? Let's see quick. Let me just see. I'll go. How do I do this? Trade. Let's see if I can analyze that. Trade analysis curve. Holy Shimon, look at that. Got all kind of crap on that. Oh, that's SPX. Well, yeah, that's SPX. But, well, there's red everywhere. There's no green at all. I don't know. Probably something I did. Anyway, this account's doing really, really well, even though this apparently showing red for all my SPX trades. That's good. All right, so let's get back into this. All right, hope everybody's having a good day. Dwayne, what kind of food you cooking on the air fryer today? Got anything good?
I think all the salmon is gone. It's a sandwich day.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you something. You get you a little bit of, Beth gets it, buffalo chicken from the deli where they slice it fresh. Oh, man. Got the Piggly Wiggly. I'm like, Beth, this did not come from Piggly Wiggly. I said, that had to come from Kroger. She said, no, that came from Piggly Wiggly. I'm like, man, stuff is good. Hey, the market's in a free fall now, y'all. Look. It's down. All right, so let's go and let's record our net leg. Let's get her started here. First of all, let's look how the AIM's doing. I thought this was kind of cool, right? So AIM is, look, even on a day when the market was totally flat yesterday, the SPY price for the day before yesterday was the same. Look at this. It's interesting that, the AIM portfolio even went up a little more. So let me save this and close it. We won't be dealing with AIM today. We'll do our regular stuff. I think what I've decided is Thursday is going to be AIM day. We'll work with AIM like one day a week. And then we'll do the rest of the stuff here through the rest of the time. Unless y'all want more AIM, then we'll do more AIM. But it's doing really well. I'm proud of it. Of course, I'll tinker with it and probably destroy it, blow up the account. I know how it works. All right, so What's our net lick for the day? 52,201. 52,201. 52. 52,201.93, I think, when I saw it. So you and I are up.
Where we're moving on now.
$435.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
And now we're up $641 for the year. How about that? Look at us. So we're doing good. But Bobby, you idiot, you moron, you maggot, you're down $9,000. Hey, I got it. I got it. I know that. And that's why it's so amateurish of y'all, the trolls, not y'all that are in here, not you, Matt, Jim, and Dwayne, to keep bringing it up because y'all don't understand what we're doing. So what are we doing? Well, first of all, we're going to look at our Greeks and see how we're doing. We're negative 52 in our Greeks. Look at there, y'all. We're even better than yesterday. Negative 52 in our Greeks. What is our sweet, sweet, sweet theta? Y'all, 351.09 in theta. Oh, man. Does it get any better than that? 351.09 in theta. So if you can position your little, account to where you got good theta and everything else is neutralized, I mean, it's just a matter of time working in your favor. Even if you're in a Benadryl coma, right? Your account's still working. So 128 positive Vega. How does Daddy do it? So look at this, 0.67, y'all. That's still under 1%, and it's over 0.10%. So that's looking nice. And y'all, we've been doing great work. Whether you know it or not, or admit it or not, we've been bringing this net lick down every day. 16,406. Did we bring it down today? Yes, we did. Look at us, 16,406. Bringing that down quite nicely. Now we're at 31%, right where we need to be. I mean, look at this. No adjustment necessary. I could just sit here today. I don't have to close anything if I don't want to. I mean, it just looks great, right? I mean, just perfect. And, blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, right? I am the worst trader on the planet. There is no doubt. I am. I just stink. But every now and then, I have things all lined up just right. All right, so what we're going to do? Well, let's go look at our credit spreads. We've been taking our Kirk Cameron trades off, our Cameron Skinner trades. We got another one to take off. That is 603 strikes away from it doing anything. You could leave it on, but I'm taking off risk, right? We're taking off risk, getting stuff off. So this is a 35.80, 35.70. So let's go take that off. 35.80, 35.70. And the SPX, 35.80, 35.70. There she is. 35.80, 35.70. Right click. Create a closing order. 15 cents. Will we get filled? Come on, we know it's traded. You got to be traded. We got a position in it. Come on, Thinkorswim. Stupid Thinkorswim. Let me clean up my stuff while I take a sip of Milo's tea. Sugar-free, by the way. And yeah, it's got Splenda in it. It's probably eating up my internal organs. But, all right, where was I? Trade page. There we go. 15 cents. Come on, baby, get me in. 15 cents. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go up to 20, aren't I? All right. Or you could let it work, right? But I like getting it out. Get the risk off. Let's make a little bit of profit. Bulls make money. Bears make money. Hogs get slaughtered. You always remember that. I don't think we brought that up lately. Bulls make money. Bears make money. But hogs get slaughtered. So we can't forget that. All right. We'll let that work for a second. There we go. So we're out at 20. I heard the ding. Where's my stuff at? Show me. There we go. 20 cents. All right. So we're taking risk off. So we'll delete all this. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. Little Travis Tritt. I think it's you don't love me anymore. All right, here we go. 20 cents. Which means because of their stupid algorithm, I got to figure out how much it actually cost me. It cost me $22.08 to get out of that trade. $22.08. So we made a nice profit of $60.66. We might now even be profitable on the week, y'all, if we'll have a payday tomorrow. And we've had a payday every Friday coming on for, a long time now. So we don't want to break the streak, do we? And we closed all those evil calls that have caused us so much problems. So let's get 50% profit on that. So here we go. Now, how have we done profit? This is our actual profits. $2,336 on SPX and all these spreads. Isn't that cool? And I told y'all I didn't do it during class yesterday, but I closed that USO spread for $50 or so profit, which was really good. It was, that was down the entire time. And with 3 days left, it went to a profit. All right, so let's go. It ain't red, it's green. All right, so let's see where we're looking at right now. Where are we at? We've sold $480 in premium this week. We know we'll take care of that tomorrow. We'll kill that, right? We have brought in net profits of $68 this week. So yay, even with those two, almost $1,000 losers in the calls, we're still up $68. That's really good. So here's our profits with our little premium selling for the year. We should make $419 a week. We've been doing greater than that. So we're on track. Of course, this doesn't include, I'm going to say it every time, it doesn't include the losses that we've had on our VIX hedge, and it doesn't include the $1,400 that I stupidly lost by selling and scalping, micro futures, which I should never do again. I really should never do that because my timing is horrible and it caused me $1,400 of losses. So not doing that again. But I am human. I make mistakes. So we've almost got all of our Cameron Skinner trades closed. Almost. We got a couple here. Right? Got about 3 left. So we'll close one of those tomorrow. So no big deal. So let's see how our equities tab is looking. Oh, man. Diamonds has gone negative on us. That's fine. But it looks like you and I are going to have a nice little payday tomorrow, doesn't it? Right? We'll have a nice little payday, cutting away at our bases on our longer dated options. Right? Apple looks really good. Look, that overall trade is $330. IWM is only down $15, and then these are very manageable as we continue to cut away at our basis and to reduce that basis of the initial debit that we paid for those long options. So we know what the game is, right? We know what the game is. And then we simply come to our micros. We look for the one in purple because that's our biggest winner, and we close it. 38.30 with 29 days. So let's go find it. 38.30 with 29 days. 38.30 with 29 days. 38.30 with 29 days. 38.30. Here she is. And then do the P&L open. Get the bigger one up top. 38.30. There she is. So we're getting out of view. Create a closing order. Get out for $14. Now it's $14.25. Feel me? Feel me? Feel me? That's what she said. So we're at 1425. So we'll delete this. Slows our little thingy down. We don't want to be slowed down. And current day price 1425. And remember, we talked about this, spent a good bit of time on it yesterday, but Greek adjustment is not only putting on new trades, but it's closing existing trades, right? So keep that in mind when you're, adjusting your forest, that you want it to. So we made $80.81 on that. Look at us. And we took a 50% profit. We'll make it all green. And then let's look how we're doing on our micros for the year. If people are not tracking their trades, they don't know how they're doing. They don't know how to adjust. They don't know what's working. They just keep putting on trades blindly. This is where I believe we have to do something different than Tom Shoshnov, as Beth says. Not that what he does is wrong. It's just what he does. So far, look at this. We've got $2,083 in actual profits, including all these evil 286 losses, 492 losses, 560 losses, 550 losses. All those losses come from what? Stupid calls. And so by looking at this, I've learned my lesson. At least in the short term, I'm not selling any more calls in this. I don't care if I need delta adjustment. What am I going to do? I'm going to try another trade to get me some short deltas, right? I don't want to do a naked call in here and take some of these losses that I've been taking. This one's at 251, but we got 22 days left in there. I may just close that tomorrow if we get a good enough profit and be done with it. All right, so now let's go look at our Greeks. See if we're about delta neutral, a little closer to what we were. So our micros were slightly positive there. I like to keep, and we still got negative delta, y'all, which is great, which tells me I can do what I want to do in selling puts. That's where my money is made most of the time, is in selling puts, especially in a, unstoppable bull market. Now we've got hedges in here that will help us if we need them. But until I'm ready to switch the switch and go bearish, we are bullish. So I don't care where the market goes. This is my guideline. I want this to be positive, this to be a little bit negative. I want this to be positive, neutral, or at least manageable to the negative side, right? And then this will take care of itself. And look at this, y'all. By closing that one today, now we're down to 14,000 in buying power. Beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. So why don't we sell our next little put in our micros? Because that's the best trade on the table. Even though the SPX is my most profitable of all my trades. So we're almost finished with the 50-day with this expiration, right? So let me fix this back to single. Sleeping single in a double bed. Where we're going to go? We're going to go the 10 delta right here. And we're going to sell the 37.70. Copy that. Oh, here, crap. Look, it switched me again. Y'all saw me open that in the 52. And it puts me in the weird. That is weird. All right, so we'll go to the, unless y'all see that I'm hitting the wrong button every time, something's wrong with this stupid program. So here we are, 36.70, right? So 50 days out. So I'll copy that and we'll sell it. I ain't even gonna work the price. I'm just gonna take it. Take it like a man, Bob. I think I got filled at 1625. 1625. All right. So let's go put her in. Micro management. You ever had a boss that micromanaged you? Oh, Or if you're a boss, hopefully you don't micromanage, right? There's nothing worse. All up in your business about every little thing. That's a good thing about us in the market, right? We don't care. So we did a 36.70. Look at that, y'all. We 36.70 put. I don't even need to put anymore since I'm not selling calls here. And today it's not putting in my XCME. Stupid thinker swing. Right, there we go. Short put. 10 delta. It recommended the 10. I knew it. 50 days. Foe 29. Oh, we're almost, man, tomorrow is month end. All right. We'll do a month end report. Price. Crap. You know I can't remember. Let's see. How much did I get there? Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob, oh, Bob, oh, Bob. 16 and a quarter. You moron. All right, so we brought in $79.78. Sweet. Now let's go look at our little thing over here. Y'all, we made $148. What would $148 do? That would send, we could go to Red Lobster for a family of 7 and get an appetizer. That's the way I view it. All right, so we're doing good. And man, you could live high on hog at Applebee's, right? You could go to Applebee's with another couple, and you could actually buy their meal for $148, as long as they're not drinking the devil's juice, right? Slopping up on the alcohol while they're there. All right, so this looks good. Micros looks good. Everything looks good. Now, I've been putting on an SPX trade every day because I like that concept of just slapping something on, right? So we got now negative 24 deltas. You know, I don't need a lot of positive deltas, but I can go and do me a little broken wing butterfly. Been doing a lot of those. Let's make sure I don't have anything expiring today. I don't think so. I've got stuff expiring tomorrow. This little broken wing butterfly. Look at there. They're going off in 1 day. They're going off in 4 days, and 6 days, and 8 days, 11 days, 13 days, 15 days. And then my Cameron Skinner trades, right, that I've been just closing here and there. There's the one I closed today. So I got 1, 2, I got 3 more of those. And I love those trades. Y'all, if this were a bigger count, I'd still be doing those day after day after day after day. But I'm finding I'm getting a bigger credit and not as much buying power reduction by putting on the little broken wing butterflies, right? Now, they may all collapse on me at some point, but so far they're doing good. Let's see how everything's doing. Let's move this. Let's see. How do I get it to show my groups? So we'll show groups. And I got everything, you know, my hedge trades are looking good. Negative delta, positive theta. Look at that. Great positive theta. So hedges are doing great. How are my income trades doing? I'm down $331 on the day on my income trades. Why is that? Wow. Okay. Who cares? It counts up, right? All right. Then we got all these little butterflies. Let's just start looking at them. Butterfly 6. $82 on the open. You know, you could close that, right? So you need delta adjustment. You could close this if that, you know, what's it doing though? I've got negative deltas here, so I don't want to close it. I'm using those negative deltas, need those negative deltas. So we'll leave that on. Let me just look at that a minute. Yeah, that's on the call side. Nice. That's the one that expires tomorrow. Yeah. Matt, that ought to be where you are, right? You're in here somewhere close. I can't remember what your strikes were.
40, 195, 4,200, and 4,210.
Okay. So that one expires tomorrow. Here's butterfly 8. Let's see. All right. We're up $20 on it. When's this one expire? It's 6 days. So we'll let that fester. 7, let's see. It's down $45. What is that one? That's a call one, of course. All the call ones. Negative delta there. Butterfly 9 gives me positive delta. So that's a put one, right? Put It's up $10 on that one. So we're just letting them work, right? I got a ton of these things. That's a positive delta one. So that's probably a put one too, right? Yep, puts gives me positive delta, calls give me negative deltas. Butterfly 11. Look at this, y'all. Well, I mean, we just got these little ones, and most of them have a little bit of a profit. Now, I'm going to probably take a $400 loser on one of these at some point, but I'm looking at how it fits into the overall account, right? Don't look at the tree so much. And I know when it's a smaller account and you've only got 2 trees or 3 trees in your forest, but that's what we're doing. We're building this up. So what Matt is doing is he's doing a trade that has a high probability of success so that he can bring in money, bring in money, bring in money, bring in money. So then the day comes when, he takes a bath on one of these. He's like, who cares? This is a positive expectancy trade. I'm just going to keep slopping these things on. And this has been working really well for us. So, I would go to the put side today because maybe I need a little bit of positive delta, not necessarily, but I hate calls too, right? So I definitely don't want to do a call one unless I really need negative deltas. All right, so let's see what we can do. Waiting on data. So we got them all out here, man. We got them at 13 days. We got them at 15 days. We got them at the 1 days. All those are broken wing butterflies. Isn't that sweet? So why don't we go out and do an 18-day one? Let's see what it looks like. So we go to 18. Now, I've been selling around the 25 or 30 delta. Now, remember, when I say delta, the only thing I actually look at and use delta is the VIX, right? I'm always using probability of in the money. It doesn't matter which one you use, just be consistent. So I'm going to go about to a 25. Let's see if we get enough credit here, right? So the 4070. So let's sell that one at a 25. So we'll do 2 of those. 4070. All right. Then we're going to buy the one that's 10 points below it, right? So that'll be right there. Got to hold your control key down. You don't have to do that on Tastyworks, but you do here. So we're going to buy that one that's 10 points away. And then we're going to buy one 5 points closer to the money. So that'd be 4075, right? So, 95, boy, that's moving a lot, isn't it? 95, 65. The only problem with broken wing butterflies is, it's a little harder to get filled. Let's try it at 70 cent credit. See if we can get in. Bring us in $65. And I might let that work a while, right? Or the other thing that I could do is I could move those strikes a little bit closer in, right? To make sure that I'm bringing in, I'd like to bring in a minimum of 70 cents on that. Ideally, I'd love to bring in $1. So you can move these strikes up, to a point that you could get $1. But, that's your choice. You can work what's a big enough credit. So I'm going to have about a $500 maximum exposure minus the credit that I bring in at 70. So I'd have about a $430 risk in the next 15 days on this particular butterfly spread. So we'll let that work a little bit. All right. And what we could do also is let's just go and analyze it. So here's our working order. Let's see how it fits into our overall scheme. So analyze the trade. And I hope y'all are using the Analyze tab because it really, really does well. So let's see what we got here. All right. Look at that. That's a humpback whale or something. Check that out. Now, first of all, we got to figure out what we got in here. All right, so let's see. All 10 series, single symbol, all groups. Okay, so it looks like it's got all of my stuff in here, and it's showing let's see, if we show hide positions, what does this look like? Hide positions. Make sure we got no simulations in there. 70. Yeah, let's get rid of all these simulations. hide positions. Everybody, when it's flat, you know that all your simulations have gone. So now we'll say hide simulations. Let's just look at what we've got on here with a broken wing butterfly. All right, here we are, y'all. All right, this is us, but this is only one expiration. So let's flop this out and let's go 4 expirations so we can see them all. Now look at this. What in the crap have we got, y'all? What have we done? All right, we got all these little cat ears and all kind of stuff, but it's kind of cool, right? So you see the one that, make sure, when's my date? 5/1/4/27. Let me move this to 4/29. Now, 4/29. Move that to 4/29. So we got today's date. All right. So kind of cool, right? So look over here in the box. So this is 4 expirations out of our broken wing butterfly. So, you know, we're up $248 today on these combined trades. By the first, we should be up $419, $382 now. By the fourth, we should be up $641. Those are moving quickly. On the 6th, we're up $739. And on the 8th, $816. So all these little butterflies that we've gone and built, at least for the next 4 expirations, right, in our future, are looking really, really sweet. And that's what you do, right? You try to keep these things so that, you know, you keep them even. So you see that our break-even lines are way down here. Our upper side break-even lines are up here, right? Got a couple for different expirations. You can see them there. So it's just kind of a great way to look at your different trades, right? So cool stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, let me just show you what, if any of you need, let's just look at a calendar. I put a calendar on yesterday, and you and I have never done a calendar together. I did one in the Tastyworks account yesterday, but I just want you to see kind of what I look at when I'm doing a calendar. So let's analyze a calendar trade. So what I normally do on a calendar is I'll go out about 60 days, you know, closest to 60. So we'll go to 57, right? And so on a calendar, you're going to buy the longer dated option, right? And I go to about a 40 delta. So let's find it. Just to look, and we'll show you what, we've never done one, but I want to show you what it does with the Greeks. So if you were to buy a calendar, so we're going to buy this 4110, 57 days out. So click there. All right. Then you're going to go to the one that's about 30 days out. So 57 here. So we'll go to probably the 27 day. Let's see. 4110, right? So we go to here and click this, and you buy the nearer term option, right? Or sell the nearer term option, sorry, 4110. Let's find that same strike so we can show you a calendar and what it gives you. All right, so we sell that 4110. All right, so let's see what that looks like. So you're selling one about 30 days out. You're buying one at around 60 days out. And that's a big old debit too. So let's look at this trade. Let's analyze this trade. So now we'll hide positions and we'll only look at calendar. All right. So this is a calendar. And let's see what it's given us, because that's what's more important. Even more important than the risk graph is to look at what this trade is giving you. So you may wake up one day and say, man, what can I do to adjust my Greeks? I need positive theta. Okay. Yeah, I need that. And I need a little bit of negative delta. Yeah, I need that. And I would like to have some positive vega. Yeah, I need that. So what would you do? So this is a perfect trade for that, right? It gets you a little bit of negative delta, actually more than you think, because this -4 is actually SPX delta, right? So this is giving you -47 SPY weighted deltas, right? It's giving you positive theta, which means time works on your side, and it gives you positive vega. So kind of a cool thing for you if you ever are in a situation to where you need a little bit of negative delta, a little bit of positive theta, and a bunch of positive vega. That is a beautiful trade. Now, the only problem with a trade like that is let's look at it, is it's going to cost you, right? It costs you $3,600 in buying power, and it's a debit of $3,692. So you could do this in SPY, right? You could buy a calendar in SPY or something that's less, and what would probably be $369 for you to do that. Of course, you're not going to get as much of positive vega and as much theta and as much negative delta, but you'll probably get -4 actual SPY deltas and a little bit of positive theta and a little bit of positive vega. I was going to see if I can, let's see, and this will take me a while. How do I unclod all these things? We're going to see what this actually looks like over here. I wish there was a better way, and I just hadn't figured it out yet, but to find how to analyze my entire portfolio from Tastyworks, but I hadn't found it yet. So let's just see what all of our positions are and how everything's doing. I don't think I have anything expiring today, and made any trades in the AIM account. All right, so let's go back and look what the market's doing today. So I thought that would be good just to show you, even though I don't need a calendar in my war chest today, this is another tool that we can use. Positive vega, right? Gives us positive theta and a little bit of negative delta. And you could do it on the call side too, right? So which would probably give you a little bit of positive delta, positive theta, and positive vega. So I just normally put those on the call side. Somebody unmuted. Did y'all was there a question or something? Matt, do you have a question about that?
No, I was seeing about your Tastyworks, but I don't know if there's a way, or I haven't found a way that you can look at it. On the top right, if you go over, if you click there, but I don't know if you can do it with your entire account.
Oh, that's kind of cool though. I can undo
Like
these.
Yeah. And you can look at them individually.
Okay, let's look at this then, because this is the calendar trade, right? The 4140 and the 4140 there. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Let's go to positions now, and or trade, I guess is where we did it, right? Oh, there it is. Look at that. Very, very cool. All I see is red though, right? But we know, I guess these things here are telling us what it's going to do. P&L on the expiration, 36.75 on that expiration. Okay. So it's just hard for it to model it with a calendar to see, So theoretically at expiration, if everything stayed here on this first one, we would make $1,057, But again, you can roll calendars, you can do things. But the reason that I did this is I had negative vega in this account, especially after selling that gold strangle, right? The 5 delta strangle that I love so much. So I sold that, got positive theta. This was, a little too much. So what I did is did this calendar in here to take down, give me a little bit of negative delta. So we're still positive, and it gave me a little bit of positive vega and positive theta. So this account's looking really, really good. Looking really good. Today's trades activity, SPX today. Okay, that's the trade I did yesterday and the SPY trade I did yesterday. That's so weird it's showing up today. Huh. 241. Yeah, that had to be yesterday. Okay, cool. All right. So does anyone have a question about anything else? I mean, we may be able to just shut her down a little bit early today. This is kind of cool. Give y'all some extra time to rest and to think about things. But if anyone needs any one-on-one time, you got any questions, now is a great time to whop it out. I will do my best to answer them. Don't know if I got all the
Bobby,
answers.
are you doing that gold trade every day?
No, the gold trade, the cool thing about the gold trade, let's just go through the gold trade. The gold trade is a beautiful trade, y'all. If you got the buying power to do it, then do the dang thing. Let's see if we can sign it in Tastyworks. So let's see. Positions. Let's look at this. Gold. See if we can figure out how to look at it. So we'll go to trade, gold. So here's the gold trade, right? So what you do on the gold trade is you sell a 5 delta call and a 5 delta put. And the goal is to keep your little flag in between these two for about 30 days, right? So this is out 152 days, I guess, now that we put this one out on. Let's see if we can kind of zoom in here and see this nice little profit zone. But look at this, y'all. Current price is 1770 or so. I mean, gold could go all the way up to 2100 or all the way down to 1500 before I start experiencing pain. Well, you'll experience a little bit of pain before then. But the goal, Dwayne, in this trade is to hold on for about 30 days. I'm out 152 days. So if I hold on for, 30 days or so, then the total premium collected was about what, $1,200 or so. So I'm looking to get, a little bit less than that for 30 days. So let's see what I'm out 152 days. So let's do this. Let's go trade. Let's go back to the table. So here's where I'm at. I'm at 151 days now. Okay. So I'm looking to hold this for about 30 days, which would bring me down to about 120 days right here, right? So what you can do is see what that same strangle is going to be worth in 119 days. So what are my strikes? What are my strikes? Maybe go back to position. So I'm at the 1505, 2105. So let's do that. 1505, 2105. 1505, 2105, 1505, 2105. So let's price that one. 1505, 2105. So now we're in the 119 days. 1505, 2105. So if we sold that one, 2105. Let's see what this is worth. 2105. There we go. So we sell that one, right? So I brought in $1,200. If we were to do this trade, this one is trading for 730, right? So what you do is theoretically, and this is just kind of, the back of the envelope, kind of figuring out how much money I could make in 30 days. Come here, little baby. Come here, little doll. Come here, sweetheart. Hold on. What the crap?
When would you layer another one on top of that?
I would my friend, he'll probably wait the entire 30 days, right? So, I would say it's a big trade. It's certainly a big trade. So I would probably just have one on at a time. Now, if your account size is such that you could use, $12,000 of buying power for this trade, then, you know, maybe you could do one a week, layering them out, you know, but it's a big trade. So I'd probably only have one on at a time. My friend does two. Um, so what I wanted to show you is I think I sold that first one for about $1,210 at 50 something days out. So if I could hold this to, you know, 119 days or 120 days, that same spread would be worth $730. So in 30 days minus $730, what it'd be worth in 30 days, Dwayne, I'd be bringing in about $480. So that would probably be my profit target. You know, if I could get 400 or more on that one, then I would close it and probably put on another one just to get those strikes. Now, the way my friend does it, he's more aggressive than I am, right? Let me tell you the wonderful story. He'll get on to me if he knows that I told you this, but y'all don't know him from Adam. But this is my friend Rob. And so Rob, you know, he lives in Georgia too. And he's a trader. And I call him a gunslinger. So he'll sell the 10 Delta, whereas I'm too conservative. I'll sell the 5 Delta on these things because that's plenty enough money for me for a 30-day hold on this gold trade. But Rob is the guy that was trading crude oil, you know, on his couch, on his laptop, on his belly, right? And so he fell asleep, and I forget how much he lost. He fell asleep, but then wake up the next morning. He was in an oil trade, and dude was down like about $10,000 when he woke up the next day. And he was like flipping out. But this is also the same guy that, let's see, he made about $180,000 in the first 3 months of, was it 2018 or so? And then he got so frustrated. He was doing his gold trade and it wasn't working out. And he was trading all these commodities and stuff. The man decided, screw it. He said, I'm just going to sell puts in the SPX. And he did that. And I think he lost all $180,000 in one day. I mean, it was the day in February. Was it February 2018? It was so bad. I'm trying to remember. It may have been 2016. I can't remember, but he lost like all the 180,000 in one day. He just sold a bunch of puts. It was crazy. So, you know, he's a gunslinger. So I'm a little more conservative, right? But his gold trade is doing really, really well. I like it so much that I incorporated it. And we like going out 150 days. When you're going out 150 days, y'all, I mean, price movement doesn't hurt you as much. It just doesn't. And I just kind of liked, you know, doing something that has this wide of an arena to make money. I mean, I can watch it. I can adjust, right? This trade's already up. What do we say? $40 or so today, but you're just banking on time decay and you've got such wide break evens. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's just a wonderful little trade, but it does take up, you know, $3,000 or so of buying power. But if you've got it, certainly put that on. But yeah, I don't know, Dwayne, if you've tried this trade yet or not, but it's one of my favorites. And when I get my buying power reduced a little more in the Thinkorswim account, then I'm definitely going to put it on. So we got something showing up in chat.
Yeah, I put that same gold trade on yesterday.
Oh, awesome. Great. Yeah, that feels good. You take in that big credit, right? You know, you took in $1,000 something dollars, and that may have been what I brought in. I forget what that trade did, but it was, you know, now you just kind of watch it. You just kind of watch that little flag, you know, flip it up on the tab every now and then. And chances are before 30 days, you're going to have a nice little profit on that. And then take it off. And then, you know, look at your chart on gold. Maybe do you a big green monster on it to give you some comfort of where you think it's going, and slap another one on. But yeah, it's a good campaign trade as well to just have that going on in gold. It's really nice. The break evens are way down. I mean, it's a sweet little trade. So keep up with that and let me know. So you're in that with me. So good. Good.
Could you do that with GLD?
You know, let's see what we could do with GLD. Let's try GLD. See what we could do.
The thing I like about it is it's uncorrelated with the the S&P, like nearly everything else we've got is S&P related.
Yeah, you're right. So it is, something that's not correlated. It's good. And keep in mind, I mean, you can do that similar type trade. I found it doesn't work as well, but you could do it on ZB, on the bonds. You could do it on, I wouldn't do it on silver. I wouldn't do it on natural gas. Silver and natural gas, they can run quickly. You might could do it on the euro, 6E. Might could do it on the British sterling 6B. I've traded all those before, but my friend and I have just found a sweet spot with the with 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 gold. It's just a really good trade. So let's see what we could do here if we can get any credit. So this is 150 out here. You might have to go maybe to a 10 delta or so, but see, you're not taking in a lot of credit, right? Let's see what we could do. 35 there. If we did a 10 delta, we did a 10 delta on the top. Where's my deltas? Delta, delta, don't. What's that flower you have on? See if this is even worth it. 10% probability of being in the money. So, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You're bringing in, I'll say you bringing in, come here, darn it. Crap. Oh, it would help if I hit on the bid, wouldn't it? Let's see. So you're bringing in $120. Oh man, why is that black? I feel like one of the Utes. All right, here we go. So, Matt, put that in and see how much buying power that's using. So you bring in $120 on that. You might could do that. I just like to know how much buying power that's using. Just a clear order. Let's try it again. 10 delta. Of course, you go on the 10 delta, right? And the risk on gold is normally to the upside. Let's see if I can do it again, if it'll show me. Let's go with 10 delta on the bottom. 10 right there. So we pull in. That's the ask. The bid, Bob, the bid.
How far out? How many
150
days out do we go?
150 days or so. Yeah, 154 days. Yeah, it looks like I got to shut mine down because it showed me black stuff. Yeah, but let's see how much buying power that looks and see if that's good. You're bringing in $162. You got theta of 1.976, a little bit of negative delta. Look at this. Probability of 50% is 91. Probability of profits 86%. I mean, that's a high probability trade. It just depends on how much buying power it takes.
Give me just a second,
Okay.
and I'll see if I can figure it out.
I might try it in Thinkorswim. Let's see, trade, gold, GLD. I'll work on it here while you're working on it there. 154 days. What do we say? 10 delta. So getting it 77 cents for that. 10 on the upside. And in here, dollar there. Well, let's see, bad, does it? You can bring it $1.81 and it would use $1,600 of buying power. So, you might have to do that as an iron condor, right? Depending on how much buying power you want to use.
Yeah.
But see, that's why I love the actual gold future trade, because you're bringing in $1,000 and you're only using about twice the buying power that you're using for GLD, which goes to the span margining of futures, right? That's why I like trading futures so much. I trade the micros, the E-minis, gold futures. And I've traded them all. I've traded, you know, the British sterling, the euro, corn, wheat, soybeans, all of that. But that gold trade is really a safe trade. It's a consistent winner. If you get a big move in gold out 150 days, it's not really that detrimental to you, you know, as if you were going in quicker. But I think Dwayne, I think you're going to like that trade. Now watch it, you know, go to hell and blow up, but hopefully not. I think you'll find that that's a really consistent winning trade. Let's see. I think on our gold, it's been one of my biggest ones. Let's see if we can go to our monitor trade account statement. Let's see. Go from January 1st. I think I'm up like $700 or so on this. Let's see, April, or maybe it's 400 something dollars. I can't remember. April to 20. Okay, here we go. So that's 119 days. Let's see. Futures options, profit and losses. So by symbol, gold. Yeah, so gold is, you know, 490, so say 500, so almost $700 in profits in gold, right, this year. And heck, I hadn't done them in forever, right? I hadn't had the buying power. So finally, we're getting the buying power to start putting that back on. So I'll be doing that soon in this account. And if y'all want to trade soybeans and, you know, all those other futures, hey, I'm game. It's just that I like concentrating most of my stuff in the S&P 500, you know, everything correlated. But you're right, Dwayne, this gives us something that's really nice. It's not correlated to the S&P and just gives us something else to mess with. All right. Good session today, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow.